Today we're going to do a morning flow. So let's get started. Start off in child's pose. All right, so in child's pose, just take this as an opportunity to transition and to shift your focus from thinking into feeling. So start to feel your body in space, feel the areas that feel tight, the areas that feel open. Just observe. And also now start to become more in tune with your breath. So feel your breath expand into the rib cage. And we tend to breathe like, especially when we're stressed out or when we have poor posture, we tend to breathe like little shallow breaths up into the top of the chest more. So now visualize your breath moving all the way down into the bottom of your ribs and even into your abdomen. Just allow a few expansive breaths like that as you let the hips release back and down towards your heels. Elongate through the sides of your trunk and stretch your arms towards straight. Then come up onto your hands and your knees and prepare for cat-cow. Slide your hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees under your hips. As you inhale, arch your back and wheel your chest forward. Then exhale, round your back, draw your navel to your spine. Inhale, arch through, wheel your chest open. And exhale, round out. One more time, flow with your breath. Inhale, tip the sit bones up. And exhale. Then inhale into neutral. And send your right arm forward without your ribs twisting, straight out in front of you. Then without your hips twisting, stretch your left leg back behind you. So try to keep your hips as level as you can. Like I set like a cup of coffee on your sacrum, you don't want it to spill. Use your lower belly to support the length of your low spine. Lift up your navel. And then lower your hand and your knee down. Change sides, send your left arm forward. And slowly, without your hips twisting, stretch your right leg back behind you. Keep those hips as even as you can. Reach past your heel, reach past your fingertips. But lift up in your middle. Then lower your hand and your knee. And let's move with the breath now. So as you inhale, change sides. Right arm, left leg. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, change sides. Exhale, lower back down. One more. Inhale, change sides. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, change sides. And exhale, lower down. All right, now curl your toes under and lift your knees just 1 inch off the mat. So as you feel the weight in your hands, just feel the weight even into your knuckles, into the heel of the hand, like you're leaned in between the two. You're not favoring one or the other. And also, start to spread your collarbones wide as you hold here as the middle lifts. Then we want to try to keep this movement as you stretch back to down dog. So go ahead, lift your hips up, adjust your stance if you need to walk the feet back some. But feel the spread still across the collarbones. Turn from your triceps down towards the floor and reach down into your knuckles, into the heel of the hand, but especially into the knuckles and the fingerprints here. All right, so Caroline has like a very mobile back body. Hamstrings are very open. She can get into this shape like super easy with the legs straight, but you might need to bend your knees just a little bit to get this section of your spine to start to lengthen. So find that length there. And then start to lift from the tops of your thigh bones up and away from your wrists, like someone was pulling you back, and breathe into it. Then inhale, shift forward into plank pose. Bring your shoulders to stack right over top of your wrists. And as you exhale, stretch back to down dog. We'll just flow back and forth a couple times. Inhale into plank pose. Exhale, stretch back to dog. One more time, inhale into plank pose. Now adding on, keeping the collarbones broad, the weight in the hands even, shift forward and low slow just to elbow height. Pause there, and then lift straight back up. Glide back to dog pose. Walk your feet all the way forward to the front of your mat. Take a little bend in your knees to release some of the tension in your back body until it feels like your spine can evenly release towards the floor. Any part in your spine that feels like it's caught up, maybe bend the knees a little bit more so you can let it release. Let the head drop. Feel the soles of your feet start to open, the toes spread and stretch. Then inhale, come up onto your fingertips and bend your knees significantly so you can make a flat back. Straighten your arms, reach your chest forward. Good, now take a big step back with your left foot. Nice long lunge here. Then float your arms back behind you and hover your chest just above your knee. Okay, so this is an opportunity to start to wake up your back muscles. Most of the time, especially in your shoulders, the muscles that hold your shoulders in position tend to be dull, turned off, where the shoulders slouch forward. So just feel these muscles like right in between your blades engage and below your blades to pull the shoulder blades onto the back. It will make your chest open up and stretch from the backs of your arms through your fingers. The back leg is reaching strong. See if you can lunge a little deeper so your knee is right over your ankle. Now keep that quality of length through your back leg and through your spine. Set your left hand down and twist. Take your right arm up. So then as you twist, look for a long line again through the line of your back ankle, kind of like your back's up against the wall. Let your head lean back into alignment with your back ankle, and then start to stretch from the backs of your arms to your fingers again. Spread the tension in the back of your left shoulder to your left hand. Bring your right hand back down. And step your back foot forward, Uttanasana. Again, you can bend the knees as much as you need to feel your back release, depending on how tight your back body is, your hamstrings. Then inhale, make a flat back. Come up onto your fingertips, stretch your chest forward. Then step back with your right leg, big step back into a lunge. Float your arms back behind you. And feel the muscles in your back start to turn on. Turn the inner arms to the outer arms. Start to lean and hover the chest right out over your knee. Keep the stretch through the back leg. Breathe through your nose. Then set your right hand down onto the mat. Turn your chest, open up. Keep the back heel like you're reaching through a wall, and then feel that length straight out through the line of your back ankle. Turn from the back of the right shoulder down into the hand, and let the right chest turn to the left chest, up to the left hand. Nice. Then bring your left hand back down and step back to plank pose. Lower slow all the way down onto your belly. Then stretch both arms back behind you, so we'll mimic that position and lift the head, chest, shoulders, hands up off the mat. So as you're here in your first back bend, just start your intention for your thighs. Tendency is for the thighs, backs of the legs to want to turn towards each other. Instead, turn the outer thighs down, inner thighs up towards the ceiling, and then lengthen through your tail towards your heels as you reach to your big toes. Lift your navel up, skin from below your navel up towards your chest, and feel those muscles in between your blades start to wake up again. The inner arms turn to the outer arms. Nice. Maintain that activity, that work in your back as you slide your hands next to your bottom ribs on the mat. Then start to roll through into up dog. And stretch back to down dog. Good, just take a couple breaths here in down dog. Then walk your feet all the way forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, make a flat back, reach your chest forward. Exhale, fold forward, let all the air out. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Raise your arms up. And then bring your hands to your heart. Okay, so just take a moment here to set an intention for your practice. Balance across your feet, close your eyes. Take a slow, steady breath in through your nose. And let it out. Then open your eyes, release your arms to your side. All right, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, flat back, lengthen out. Step back one leg at a time into plank pose. Shift forward and lower slowly to elbow height, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. As you hold in dog, connect the hands down even into the mat. Another reminder to turn those upper inner arms, turn the inner upper arms forward, turn the triceps down towards the floor. And then go on lifting through the hips and the upper thighs, up and off the wrists. Look in between your hands. Step or float lightly all the way up to the front of your mat. Inhale, Ardha, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, all the air out. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, raise your arms. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha, flat back, elongate, reach the chest forward. Step back and lower slowly to Chaturanga. Keep lengthening the sternum forward as you lower slow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, glide back. So just feel the heat that the sun salutations are building in your body. That's going to be important for when we go to hold the standing poses. Bend the knees, look between your hands, step or float lightly up to the front. Inhale, Ardha, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha, flat back. Step back and lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold in your dog, reconnect to your breath. Let's do one more A salutation. Look in between your hands, step or float up. Inhale, Ardha, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press to stand, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back and lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, now from down dog, shift forward into plank pose. Bring your shoulders to stack right over the heel of the hand. Hold here, upper chest open, but middle lifted. Now raise your right leg just 1 inch off the mat. Good. As you exhale, pull your knee up into your chest and round your back. Then inhale, reach back into one-legged plank. Stretch the leg back and open up your chest. Exhale, pull your knee back up, round out. Inhale, reach back into one-legged plank. Last one, exhale, pull your knee up, hold it up, and then step your foot all the way up by your right thumb. Okay, now let's set up the back foot for Warrior One. So turn the heel down, angle the foot in a little more than halfway. Then for Warrior One, the tendency is for your right hip to want to swing out to the side. So draw it back and in. Then as you connect and stretch through the back heel, through the floor, lift from your belly now, come straight up through the midline. Warrior One. So the back leg is stretching towards straight. There's a lift from the lower back up through the arms. And as you spin your left inner upper thigh back, lift up from the skin below your belly and see if you can start to lunge a little deeper to bring your knee right over your ankle. Nice. Then bring your hands back down to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Hold in your plank, strong in your plank. Raise your left leg up just 1 inch. Then pull your knee up and round out. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, pull up, round out. Inhale, reach back. Last one, exhale, pull up and round out. And step your foot all the way up by your left thumb. Then set up your back heel. Come up on your fingertips. And as you hug that left hip in, roll your right inner thigh back. That'll help so that you're lengthened straight ahead. Then reach through your feet even, and as you inhale, come up through the midline. Good. Take a few breaths here. Feel the feet open up into the mat where it feels like they're trying to pull away. And just feel any area in your body where you're overdoing, where you feel like you're gripping. See if you can allow the breath to move more freely through that area while still looking for more space. Dynamic extension from your center, through the legs, through the arms. Bring your hands back down to the mat now and step back to plank pose. Good. Now keeping the chest open, shift forward, lower slowly just to elbow height, and lift straight back up. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step or float up to the top of your mat. Inhale, Ardha, reach your chest. Exhale, fold deeper, let your head drop. Inhale into chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your hips back, take your arms up. Now take your arms forward for just a moment and feel where your weight should be in your chair. Feel the weight sink back into the heels. So like the toes can stretch forward, the soles of the feet open. Feel your hips and your glutes turn on to support you. And then as you lift from below your belly, raise your arms up to the ceiling. And make sure that your neck is free through the reach of your arms. Good, elbows straight, reach past the fingers. And then come all the way up to stand now. Bring your hands to your heart. Nice. All right, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale into chair pose, bend your knees, sit back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha, flat back. Step back and lower slow to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot, warrior one. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot, Vira one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, hold in your dog. Reconnect to your breath. Bend your knees, look forward, step or float up to the front. Inhale, Ardha, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, sit back, strong into your heels. Come all the way up to stand, hands to your heart. Inhale into chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha, flat back. Step back and lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot, warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, hold in your dog. Okay, so traditionally the sun salutations are practiced until you start to break a sweat. So Caroline, you're not sweating very much yet. So we're just gonna do one more. Bend your knees, look forward, step or float up to the front. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into chair pose, bend your knees, sit back. Come all the way up to stand, hands to your heart. Last one, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha, flat back. Step or float back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot, warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Hold in your dog for a few breaths. And keep working that lift of the upper thighs. Draw the thighs up off the ankles, away from the wrists, in an effort to help the whole spine feel long as you hold here. Then look between your hands. Step or float up to the front of your mat. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Inhale into chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your hips back. Okay, now hold here. Put your right hand onto your right outer hip. Lengthen through your spine, reach past your left fingers, and see if you can drop your hips back a little bit deeper while still holding that length. Then hook your left elbow to your right knee. Once you get the elbow to hook, lengthen out again. Then join your palms together, press the index finger knuckles, and spread across your collarbones. So just feel the heat start to build in your legs, stay in the heels, and make sure that the hips are releasing back evenly as you aim straight out through the crown of your head. Good, one more breath here. And fold forward, fingertips down, let your head drop. Come back to chair pose. Sit your hips back, arms up. Stay low in your chair. Left hand on your left hip. Reach past your fingers and hook your elbow to your knee. Whatever length you lost to hook the elbow, find it again. Press the elbow down, reach the chest forward, then join your palms together. And as you press your index finger knuckles, spread wide across your collarbones. Let the hips sit back evenly and the crown of the head aim straight ahead. Good. Then fold forward, Uttanasana. Bring your hands to your hips, come all the way up to stand. Then turn to your right and separate your feet wide apart. Go like 4 feet apart for standing poses. Spread your arms out. Okay, so we're gonna use that same, like when you're doing that twist a moment ago, you're trying to lengthen through the midline, and we're gonna use that same line, but now it'll be the line of the ankle. So feel yourself balance your weight over your ankles. We tend to stand with the pelvis a little forward of the ankles. Let your head balance over your ankles. And then turn your legs to the right for warrior two. So left foot in a little, turn the right leg all the way out. Then start to bend your right knee, but keep the stretch through the left leg and keep standing tall through that line of your left ankle. Open up the chest through the reach of the arms. And make sure that if you look down, your right knee is like tracking with your right ankle and your right hip. Yours is good, don't worry. Just a few more breaths here. Okay, now reach and put your right hand down onto the outside of your heel, onto the block or onto the floor. Take your left arm all the way over your ear. So in this pose, I want you to get long through that line of your back ankle again. Anything that's sinking in front of it, draw it back. Anything hanging behind, move it forward. And as you feel that length through the back ankle line, the spine will start to untangle. The nerves that feel short will start to open. So in these few lateral extended poses that we're gonna do, that's what you're looking for, that ankle line. Let your left tricep roll towards your face to free up the back of your neck. And reconnect to your breath. Breathe through your nose again. Come back up to warrior two. Strong in your warrior two, hold there. Good, now straighten your right leg and turn your feet to the other side. Your right foot, angle it in a little, turn your left leg all the way out, and then start to bend your knee over your ankle. But as you're going to bend the knee, stay tall through this right leg and tall through your spine through the line of the right ankle. Keep the center of the right heel reaching towards the floor, and then see if like maybe your left knee can bend a little bit deeper. 3 more breaths here. Feel all 4 sides of your waist tall, and breathe the front of the pelvis open. Good, now set your left hand down onto the outside of your heel, onto the floor or block, and take your right arm all the way over your ear. So just take a moment here to feel where the back heel is, and get as long as you can through that line. Keep feeling the opening through the front of the right hip, pelvis, through the right heel, the left inner groin towards the left knee. So in this month's vlog, for the Patreon members, we worked on exploring the apana quality of prana, and we're really feeling prana and especially apana in the pelvis and gastropelvic regions. So that can be really helpful for poses like this. Come back up, warrior 2, pause there. All right, now let's take the escape route out of this one. Circle your hands to the mat and step back to dog, or take a vinyasa, your call. From down dog, step your right foot for warrior 1. Inhale, come on up. Warrior 2, open up to your side. Good, now straighten your right leg. And as you straighten the leg, turn the inner upper thigh forward to free up your hip. As you start to reach out over your leg, keep spinning that thigh out for triangle. Then put your hand down where you like it, shin, ankle, block, floor. And let's look for that same back ankle line again. So if I stand behind your back ankle and I look, I want to see that the center of your outer hip are aligned with it, your shoulder and your ear. Breathe that space, and then start to press the shoulder blades in. Good, now bring your top hand to your hip. Keeping your chest open, bend your right knee, and step up into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Slide your right hand a foot in front of your pinky toe, back leg up. So just like in triangle, that right inner upper thigh turns forward. And as you lift your back heel like just an inch above your pelvis, try not to knock you over, there you go. Feel that line from your back heel out through your spine. Get long through that line, even through the crown of your head. That's it. Now turn with the arms, the chest, take your left arm up. Breathe the body open as you hold here, and keep stretching that back leg. Nice job. Now bend your right knee, and as smooth as you can, slide back into triangle pose. Gotcha. Good. Open up in triangle. Hold there. Okay, now bring your left hand down to the mat. Spin your back heel up and bend your right knee. Plant your left hand flat and twist. Take your right arm up. Okay, so to make it safe to put all your weight on your left arm, first you want to turn this left inner upper arm forward so that the shoulder isn't compromised. Okay, now that we got that, turn onto the outside edge of your back foot and step your right leg back to stack on top of it. Vashisthasana, side plank. Then, guess what? It's that same ankle line. Get long through the line of your ankles. And then if you want to add on, you could take your big toe up here. Or you can just lift your right leg up. No, that's fine. Or you can just lift your right leg up a little bit too. Maybe next time. Okay, lower your right leg back to meet your left. And stretch back to down dog. From down dog, step your left foot, warrior 1. Inhale, come up. 2, open up to your side. Then straighten your left leg. And keep that turn on your left inner upper thigh to free up your pelvis to move over your thigh. Then start to reach out for triangle. So feel that turn allows the pelvis to glide over the thigh so it doesn't lock up as you go to reach. Good. Connect into your back heel. That's really the theme that we're working with today, is this back ankle line. Grow the back leg, grow the spine tall, long through that line. And often it's hard to feel where the head is in space. The head is mostly forward of that line from like all the time we spend driving, sitting at the desk, whatever. So to get the head back into that line will feel like kind of weird at first, but over time it's like really good for your posture and good for your neck. Good, now bring your right hand to your hip. Look down, keeping your chest open, bend the left knee, and slide your left hand a foot in front of your pinky toe. Raise your back leg. Turn the left inner upper thigh to free up the hip. Hug the hip in over your ankle. Now reach straight back through your right heel and lift it 1 inch above your pelvis so it matches the line of the spine. Then elongate the spine, turn your chest, and take your right arm up. Keep reaching through this right heel like it's trying to reach into a wall behind you. And feel your breath move all the way from your belly through your whole body. Like you're expanding from your center. Then bend your left knee, and as smooth as you can, slide to triangle. You can just slide your left hand along the floor and open up. Good, then right hand down to the mat. Spin your back heel up as you bend your left knee. Hold here in the twist for a moment. That's it, you got it. Then turn that right inner upper arm forward. Feel the blade press onto the back. Then turn onto the outside edge of your back foot. Step your left leg back to stack. Press to your heels like they're against the wall, and feel your head lean back into the line of your ankles. Then at home you can either take your big toe up, or keeping that line, lift your top leg up just a foot without letting your upper back round or your head round in front of your spine. Good save. Lower that leg back down and slowly stretch back to downward facing dog. Good. Then walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Take your feet like outer hips distance apart and turn your big toes out just slightly, and squat down for malasana. So as you squat into malasana, pretend like I put like a grain of rice right underneath your outer heel, and you're trying to smush that grain of rice so your inner ankles lift. Palms together. Let the chest lift as your hips release. All right, now hang out there, or put your hands down. Hook your knees into your outer upper arms and lean into crow pose, bakasana. Hold in your crow for 3 more breaths if you can. 1, 2, 3. Lightly step or float back, chaturanga. Nice job.
That was a slow counting.
This verse. It's always slower in the hard ones. Make your way back to down dog. All right, from down dog, step your right foot for warrior 1. Inhale, come on up. Then bring your hands behind your back, grab opposite elbows, or take reverse prayer. Straighten your right leg and step your back foot just a little bit closer for Parsvottanasana, the distance you like. Turn the shoulder heads back, and then start to fold forward halfway out over your leg. Pause there, lengthen, and then as your navel draws in, lengthen all the way out over your right leg. So the right foot will want to twist, stretch down even into your right foot. And this is kind of like a little trick you can do with your arms. The reverse prayer hands, they don't want to stay together. So pretend like you're trying to reach your elbows away from each other, And that helps the hands to move in towards each other. Then let the back of the head drop all the way towards the foot. Nice. Now interlock your hands and reach your knuckles up and overhead. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way back up to stand. Now right hand on your hip, raise your left arm straight up and reach past your fingers. Then reach and twist for twisted triangle. Set your hand down onto the shin or the block or the floor. Lengthen as you inhale, find that back ankle line, and then turn your ribs in your chest. Take your right arm up. Start to let your right hip reach back towards the wall behind you and open up like your back's up against the wall through the back ankle line. Let the head lean back into alignment with the back ankle and breathe. All right, now keep all this opening for your chest and just look down at the floor. Then slide your left hand a foot in front of your foot on the inside and step right up into twisted half moon. Keep reaching your chest across the room to the wall across from you. Good, then fold forward. Hand down, leg down, let your head drop. Whew. Bring your hands onto your outer hips. Press down into your feet and come all the way up to stand. All right, stand tall and mountain, balance across your feet again. Then press down through your left heel and bring your right knee up towards your chest or take your right big toe. And change hands and twist. Left hand to the outside of the foot or knee, open up to your right. Nice, then look forward, arms up, stretch your legs straight out in front of you for a breath. Then bring hands to prayer, tip into warrior three. Stretch your leg back behind you, pause there. Bend the left knee and step back into warrior one. Take your arms up. Bring your hands behind your back, take reverse prayer, or just grab opposite elbows. Then straighten your left leg and adjust your stance if you need to for Parsvottanasana. Start to fold forward halfway out over your leg. Pause there. Stay grounded in your back heel. Then navel in, lengthen all the way out over your leg. So keep stretching your hips away from your left ankle as you stretch the left foot down even into the mat. And the back leg will tend to lose its energy through it. So energize through the back leg. And pretend like you're trying to reach the elbows away from each other to help the hands stretch into each other. Then interlock the hands and stretch your knuckles up and overhead. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Left hand on your left hip, raise your right arm up and inhale. Exhale, reach and twist for twisted triangle. Put your hand down. Then inhale, get long to the back ankle line. Exhale, turn your ribs and chest and take your arm up. So it's kind of like that same action in warrior one. With your back inner thigh, you want to spin it back as the left hip draws back. And then get as long as you can, straight out through the line of the back ankle. It's like a broken record by now with the back ankle thing. You get the idea, what we're working on today. Press your shoulder blades in to open up your chest. Okay, now keep the opening of your chest. Just look down at the floor and slide your hand a foot in front of your foot. Raise your back leg up. Use your in-breath to lengthen, expand from your center. And as you exhale, spin the ribs in the chest. Reach with those arms. Good. Now, nice and smooth, lower your hand, lower your right leg to meet your left. Let your head drop down. Bring your hands onto your hips. Press into your feet and come all the way up to stand. Then bring your left knee up or take your left big toe up. Good. Stand as tall as you can over your right ankle. Then change hands and twist. Open up to your left. Look forward again. Raise your arms up. Stretch your legs straight out in front of you. Bring your hands to prayer and tip into warrior three. Hold in warrior three, steady. Bend your right knee. Step back into warrior one. Big step back, arms up. Then bring your hands to your heart. Spin your back heel up. Lean your chest out over your knee and twist. Take your left elbow to your right knee. And hold here in a crescent twist for 5 breaths. Bring your hands to the mat. Step back, Vinyasa. All right, so that was a super hard sequence. If you're able to get through that, that's awesome. If not yet, just keep practicing. You'll get it. Step your left foot, warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Bring your hands to your heart. Spin your back heel up and lean your chest out over your knee. Twist, take your right elbow to your knee. Just a few more breaths here. Feel any space as you're holding in your spine that feels like it's shrinking on the vertebra below, and see if you can get more space through there. Then bring your hands down, step back, Vinyasa. All right, look in between your hands and hop to seated. All right, you know what this means. Sit in Dandasana. Sit with your legs stretched straight out in front of you for a moment. And just get the upright quality of the spine here. Get the blades to come onto the back. Good. Then lean your torso back about halfway and feel your low abs turn on. From the grip of your low abs, bring your right leg up like tabletop. And then from the grip of your low abs, bring your left leg up too. Yeah, you can lean back a little more. Now from the grip of your abs, take one arm forward. And from the grip of your abs, take the other arm forward too. So the key term here being from the grip of your abs, keep feeling that your abs what's holding you in this position. Even though, of course, I know that your hip flexors are holding your legs up and your arm muscles, but pretend like it's your abs that's holding everything. Okay, now slowly round down onto your back. Pause there, grip those low abs in. And then come right back up into boat. Good job. Put your hands back behind you. And with bent knees, take reverse plank. Put your feet down, turn your shoulder heads back, and lift your hips up. Good, stretch down evenly into your feet. Turn those shoulders. Then slowly lower your hips back down. Bring your knees up from the grip of your abs and your arms forward. And hold there. Good, now slowly lower into Ardha Navasana. Hold, feel those abs turn on. And come right back up into boat. Reverse plank, hands back behind you. Turn your shoulders, lift up. Elongate through your spine, breathe. All right, just one more. Lower your hips back down. Bring your knees up, arms forward. And slowly lower down. Hold there, abs in strong. Now take your right leg straight up to the ceiling and bring your hands up and over to the outside of your right ankle. Crunch up one more inch and change sides. Hands up and over to the outside of the left ankle. Good, hold there. From your upper abs, crunch up one more inch and then bring both legs up. Lower your head down, fingers behind your ears. All right, so take a little rest here, but keep the legs straight. Then lift your hips up off the mat and hold them up. Then crunch up to your knees and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips and your head, but keep your legs up. Nice. All right, one more. Lift those hips up. Good, and crunch up to your knees. Hold there. Lift the hips up one more inch. And then crunch up one more inch and hold for the last 4, 3, come on, crunch up, 2, 1. Lower yourself down. Good job. Set your feet down onto the mat. Take your feet the width of the mat now. And then just let your knees like swivel over to the left. Right arm can open up at your side. And if you want to deepen the stretch, then you can just cross your left ankle onto the outside of your right knee. Just hang out there for a few breaths. Good work. That was another tough sequence.
Now we're sweating.
And then uncross your legs. And change sides. Let the knees fall over to the right. And you can cross your right ankle onto the outside of the knee if you like. Let the left shoulder, chest open up. All right, good. Uncross, come back to center, hug the knees in, and roll yourself up to seated. Pick up and jump back to chaturanga, or however you can, make your way back. All right, now shift into plank pose. I apologize in advance for this next part. Set your elbows down one at a time. Bring your feet together and roll onto the outside edge of your left foot. Take your right arm up. Vashisthasana, side plank on your left forearm. So notice that Caroline angled her left arm in to kind of like take the pressure off of her shoulder. Feel free to angle that left arm in as much as you need to. Then balance the head back in line with the ankles. And change sides. Right elbow down, left arm up. Good, 5 breaths here. Don't let your hips sink. Yours are good. Keep the head back in alignment with the ankles so that you're strengthening your posture. And turn that left hip forward up on top of the right. Good. Bring your left elbow back down. Now take your hands shoulder distance apart and walk into down dog on your forearms. As you walk in, like imagine I have my knee in your upper back, and try not to let that upper back around. Keep taking that upper spine in, tip the sit bones up, and then raise the right leg up from the inner thigh without letting the hips twist. Hold there. Good, change legs. Left leg up from the inner thigh. Steady on those forearms. Lower that leg down with control. Walk back into plank on your forearms. Hold there, spread across your collarbones, navel up. Good, just 40 more seconds. No, I'm kidding. Okay, set your hips down, that was enough. And come into Sphinx pose. All right, so in Sphinx, just let your chest open again. Okay, so today we're gonna work on the preparation for pincha mayurasana. So I will be Caroline's wall. At home, you can take your mat against the wall, and you can also put a block in between your hands if your hands tend to swing in towards each other. Okay, are you ready for this one? So you're gonna go into down dog on your forearms to start. And then the aim is to try to walk in as close as you can while keeping your shoulders stacked over your elbows. Then one leg lifts, and then you're gonna swing up and over. Then the inner thighs roll towards each other and the ankles start to slide up higher. Like if your heels are against the wall, try to lift up higher away from the wall or up the wall. As you keep pressing into your forearms evenly, move the shoulder blades away from the ears, and then slowly, one leg at a time, lower yourself back down. And rest in child's pose. Okay, so few things that requires. Really strong shoulders, very open back body, like to have enough flexibility to walk yourself in close and then be able to swing your leg up. And then also some core strength to be able to hold you up, but like really open hamstrings, hips to be able to do that. So if it's difficult to swing your leg up, then you should just practice yoga. No, but as you practice getting your hips more open, your back body more open, it'll be easier to swing your leg up at the wall and then get both legs up. Important, don't let your head go down on that one and don't let your upper back around. So you use that same work that you learned in the preparation. Okay, then come back into down dog and we'll do a little hip stretch to open up the hips for back bend. Step your right foot up to your right thumb and set your left knee down onto the mat. Then scoot your left knee back a little bit so you start to feel a stretch, an opening in the front of your hip. Stay there or reach back with your right hand for your foot or your ankle. Then release that stretch and change sides. Left foot forward, right knee down. And then stay there with the knee down if you're already feeling a deep enough stretch there, or bend the knee and reach back with your hand for your foot or your ankle. And just let your breath, visualize like you're directing your breath into the area where you feel the tension to help to release the tension and convert it into life force energy in your body. And then release that foot and stretch back to down dog. Look in between your hands and jump through to seated. Lie down onto your back. Very smooth. Bring your heels close to your buttocks, feet hip distance apart. Then press your heels down, lift your hips up. All right, take your hands and grab a hold of the sides of your sticky mat and roll up onto the tops of your shoulders. All right, so the sticky mat just makes it a little bit easier if your shoulders are really tight or if you have broad shoulders. If your shoulders are very open, you may be able to interlock your hands and still get up onto the top shoulders. But just feel how this wide grip helps you to really express the upper chest. Then lower the hips back down, pause, take a breath. And we're gonna do the preparation for Urdhva Dhanurasana. Even if you can't do the full thing, it's cool. We're just gonna practice the hands. So position your hands like you're gonna go into wheel pose. So the hands go under the shoulders. All right, so for many people, it's gonna be difficult just to get the hands into this position, like the stretch on the shoulder and the wrist, to get the hand into that position and still be able to turn the elbows in. So if that's the case, just work there and then lift your hips up. Now, if you're there and you're like, dude, that's easy. I got that, no problem. I got that mobility. I'm a good backbender. Then try to lift up onto your head for a breath and turn the elbows in again. Open up the hands even into the mat. And if you're there and you're like, dude, I got a good back bend. This is feeling good. Then lift all the way up. Now, as you're holding, actively reach your chest and your hips away from each other. Like I put my hands, one on your back, one on your sacrum, and started to stretch them away from each other for you. Then slowly lower yourself down and take a breath. So we'll call those different steps. Step 1, hands there at the hips up. Step 2, up onto the head. Step 3, all the way up. Whichever step you want to work on, go ahead one more time. Step 1, 2, or 3. Hold for 5 breaths. And lower yourself back down. Good job. Okay, gently hug your knees into your chest. Let your back start to spread and release. And then take happy baby, reach onto the insides of your knees, grab a hold of the outsides of your feet. All right, then hug your knees into your chest and roll yourself up to seated. Sit with your legs stretched straight out in front of you. And hug your right knee in towards your chest. And then just work on sitting up as tall as you can. Then twist. Put your right hand behind you, wrap your left arm around your knee. Hold here as you breathe. All right, so if you enjoy these 1-hour videos, this longer format, this is an opportunity to be able to get deeper into the poses because you're spending more time in the practice. And it's going to help you to deepen your practice if you give yourself a little bit more time in the poses and with the practice. So a lot of you guys have been requesting lately more 1-hour videos. You can get those on the Patreon by becoming a member of the Patreon community. Check it out, patreon.com/yogawithtim. I hope you'll join. All right, release that twist and change sides. Hug your left knee in towards your chest and wrap your arm around. So make sure that your right toes point straight up towards the ceiling, the right inner thigh turns down, and then just feel the spine untangle where it feels like it's sinking, allow it to become more buoyant. Then come back to center. All right, now cross your legs and fold forward. Just like simple cross legs folding forward. If you're really open in your hips, you might want to do double pigeon at this point instead, where you stack your ankle onto the outside of your knee and stack your shins. But it's up to you. Whatever feels best, just hang out for like half a minute on each side. So like imagine there's a weight on your hips, allowing your hips to ground. So like as you exhale, you're releasing the hips down, the apana through the hips, connect to that. And feel how by releasing the tension in the hips towards the floor, it can help to release some of the muscles that feel tight in the back and in the spine. Then walk your hands back towards you. Change the cross of your legs and start to fold forward. And come back up, and then lie down flat onto your back, corpse pose. All right, so as you lie down, let your palms turn up, let your feet fall open. And let the muscles in your legs relax, and your feet. Let the hands soften, let go of the tension in the arms and the shoulders. And let the abdomen and the muscles in your back relax. Relax the muscles in the neck. Soften the jaw. Empty the tension in the jaw and in the tongue. Feel the sinuses open. the inner ear soften. Feel that the eyes can relax now. Soften across the temples and the forehead. Let the scalp soften. And even allow the brain to soften where it feels like it's pressing towards the skull, let it soften away. And with each exhalation, allow yourself to go a little bit deeper inward. Then take a slightly fuller, deeper breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Bend your knees and roll over to your right side. And press yourself up to seated. Bring your palms together, and with your eyes closed, just take a moment to feel the body. Notice the shift. Notice the shift in the quality of the mind. And also observe your breath. Just notice how good you feel after you practice. Then bow your head towards your heart. Lift your head and open your eyes. Thank you.